Yo, what's up guys? It's my protein athlete, Luongo, checking in. So today I'm going to talk about 5 different things that I see a lot of people doing in the gym that can be avoided to improve your workouts. One thing that I see in the gym very often is people just wandering around the gym aimlessly. Majority of the time it is due to not having a structure in place. So if someone's jumping from machine to machine to machine for different body parts, the chances are they don't really have a plan in mind. So it's important to have a plan structured so we can follow that plan and execute our workout. Before you step in the gym, after isolation, make sure you have a plan and start executing that plan, and always utilize what you need to focus on a very specific thing that you're trying to do. So it's very important we can establish this early on to our workouts so we can start progressing pretty quickly. Alright guys, so number 2 on the list is outside the gym. So a lot of people fail to execute their diet. So diet is probably the fundamental and most important thing when it comes to training, especially for recovery and growing and ensuring that we reach our goals. So based on your goals, you should have 2 options. So if you're trying to cut, you should be in a deficit. If you're trying to grow, you should be in a surplus, so eat more food to gain mass. But again, your diet could be very different to the next person, or majority of the time it should be if it's tailored to you in order to give you the best results that you're looking for. So when it comes to dieting, keep it very simple, keep it very straightforward. I like it. This is something that I preach about all the time. So keep it very simple. So if we're cutting, make sure we're in a deficit, make sure the food that we're ingesting, diet and nutrition, is very simple. When it comes to bulking, again, for me personally, my protein intake tends to go up and my carbohydrate intake. So for the people that are trying to gain mass, don't fear carbohydrates. This is something that I learned pretty recently because I realized I wasn't eating enough. And most importantly, calories are king when it comes to bulking. So let's bump those calories up. Again, based on your maintenance, we should be aiming between 200 to 400 above our maintenance in order to gain mass. So I keep it very simple guys, like I said. Alright guys, so number 3, like I spoke about with number 1, so having a structure in place, following a plan. Based on your goal, you should have a plan. Again, breaking down each exercise, sets, reps, even duration, how long you're going to be in the gym, that's just as important. So for me, I like to train between 1.5 hours to 2 hours, hypertrophy style, so mostly focusing on a repetition of 8 to 12 and the number of sets, around 4 sets per exercise. So if we're doing barbell curls, 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps, perfect. If you want to take a step further, implement some drop sets in there, absolute killer. And of course, if you're doing more endurance-based HIIT workout, high intensity interval training, you want to be, focusing on short bursts of maximum exertion for 40 to a minute, depending on the exercise, so that varies. So guys, have a structure in place, follow that plan. So don't be the guy that's walking around the gym aimlessly looking for something to do. Number 4 is probably one thing that I see a lot of people really fail to understand. So stick to the basics. It's kind of crazy. It's always the simplest and not necessarily the easiest, but the simplest things that work the best. There's a good reason why these fundamental exercises are there and why we should focus on them. So if you're more of a bodybuilder trying to gain mass, deadlifts, bench press and squats are your fundamental exercises, which you should have somewhere in your plan. It's not mandatory, but it will benefit you and increase the rate of progression. Avoid doing crazy exercises on crazy machines and just simplify it. There's no reason why you should be doing intricate exercises first 1 to 2 years of training, because you need to grasp the fundamental exercises first. So all these intricate exercises, stay away from those until once you get more experience and you're starting to refine your workouts. So don't complicate things, keep it simple. Alright guys, so number 5, one tool that I recommend you guys implement is progressive overload. Our bodies are a machine, a very smart machine, so over a period of time, they're gonna learn to adapt. During that process, we need to make things harder for ourselves in order to keep seeing progress. So, start implementing progressive overload as a principle by adding maybe a 2.5 or 5 kilogram weight every 2 weeks or 3 weeks or every month, depending on your rate of progression. HIIT training, again, make things harder for yourself, increase the time is one way of doing it, the duration of the exercise which you're doing. So again, we can exert our body to that maximum limit and push the threshold so we can grow and see more progress. So guys, remember, progressive overload, a basic principle which you should implement in your training, which you take it to the next level, trust me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, make sure to hit me up in the comment section, as I'll be answering those for you. If you want to see more videos like this, do get in touch. And also, if you want to get anything from MyProtein, the link will be in the description box. Guys, if you want to find me, you can find me on Instagram, you can find me on my Facebook, you can find me on my YouTube channel at Luomba. I'll put the details below. So guys, I just want to say a big thank you to MyProtein for the opportunity. If you want to see more from me, do make sure to let me know below. So guys, have a good day.